Hi students, from today we all will be starting MySQL practical. For this practical, get ready with your laptop and MySQL installed in it. So let's jump into the video. To the summer of love. So students, welcome to the first practical session of MySQL. As you can see, I have already kept it open, so let's start working on it. As this particular window looks very smaller, there are some ways to make it big. So first, go to this particular icon and right click on it. Okay, again I'm telling you, go there, move your cursor here, right click on it and go to properties. A small window will come up in front of you. There will be 4 tabs. Out of that, go to font tab and increase the font. I'll keep it 24. You can keep it according to your need. So I'll keep it 24 only. Let's keep 28. And now you can see it has gone a bit bigger. It has already captured the entire scene. Okay, so let's start with it. So I will enter my SQL password and my SQL has opened. Now these things are very basic. I know you people must be aware of this, but still it's my duty to go through from the beginning. Okay, now after we start MySQL, what are the first thing we should be doing? We first need to see what are the databases are available. So I will write the command. Please go through each and every command very carefully. Show databases, not database, basis and semicolon. So these are the database which has been created by me. I have recently created one database by my name only. So let's use this database. To use any of the database, what command we should be using? Next, use command. Use the database name. Here the database name is Bappa. So I'm using Bappa. And you can see the database has changed. Now one problem persists, that all the commands are just coming at the bottom. Okay, at the bottom. So what can be done? We will clear the entire screen and we will start from here only again. Do you know how to do that? There is a command called system CLS. This particular command will clear everything and it will start from the beginning. Now it's perfect. We can see what are the commands I will be using. So the output screen has been cleared. Now we will create a table, and to create a table, which command we should be using? We should be using create table command. Let's create a table then. Create table. Let's say teacher, and then I will go to the next line. It doesn't mean that you have ended or anything wrong has happened. You can write the entire code in one line, or we will break it down to see it better. Okay, so first name, teacher's name, that is varchar, and it's a name it's a character type. That's why I'm keeping it character type, that is char or varchar. You can use any of it, comma, then T code. I will not be keeping much fields. These are T name, T code, which I will be using. These are columns. I hope you know what is a column. They are degrees. Okay, so T code and T code, teacher's code, I will be keeping it numeric, and that means it will become the primary key, because teacher's code, all the teacher's code, the names can be same, the salary can be same, but the code has to be different. So I will keeping it as primary key. The constraint I have taught you in the last video, primary key. Actually I'm using one hand for typing, and by one hand I'm holding the mic. That's why it is taking much time. So pardon for that. And lastly, salary. Let's not keep many more columns. Salary, numeric, and 10, 2 decimal points. Then after point there should be 2. If I give it or not, still it will take it automatically. There's a table, teacher table already exists. That means in my database, see, if error comes, it's very good. Errors will show you and teach you what are the things you are missing or what are the things you did wrong. So teacher table was already there, so I cannot make another teacher table. Oh, I have to write all these codes again. No, not a worry. We have arrow keys, we will be using it. At the upper arrow key, I will see the previous things which I have written. See, create table teacher. I will write here teachers. Then next, what was the command? Tname. Okay. I'm all using this upper arrow key only. T code and then salary. And now you can see, voila, we have created one query. Okay, 0 rows affected. That means my commands are all correct and I have created one table and its name is teachers, not teacher, because teacher table is already present. We cannot use it. Okay. Now we have created table. We have created the table. Now it's an empty table. We have to insert some values. For that we have to use the codes insert into and then the table name. Here the table name is teachers values. Now see, for numeric values you don't have to use inverted commas, but for character values you must use inverted commas. Let's say teacher's name, it's a character value, so I will write any name, Ashok, a great footballer. I hope you all know about it. Then teacher's code 007, James Bond, and his salary, let's say 40,000, and I will write semicolon. See, query okay, one row affected. That means this particular command was correct. Now let's enter 3 records. Again and again you have to write that same thing. No, previous, just before that I told you, use the arrow key, upper arrow key, and it will give you the previous command. Just change the values. Here I will write 50,000. Here I will write 100, any code, and here I will give the name, let's say Pradeep. And I will go to the end. I will press enter. Another row affected, and here let's say another name Cheyenne. Another code. Codes must be different. 009 and his 55 salary. So by this we have created a table whose name is teachers. We have created 3 records. We have entered 3 records, and now we would like to see it. Now so many codes has come. Let's clear it again. So the command will be system cls, no semicolon. Okay. Now if you want to see the table, what are the commands you should be using? We should be using select, we should be using from. Okay, where command comes when there is a condition. We will see about that. Now I will select. See, select command, what it does, it selects particular columns. So in our teachers table there were 3 columns. I would like to see all. For all, here in computer language, all means asterisk or star. In everything, selecting any file, asterisk, selecting all files, asterisk, everything is, if you are selecting everything, you have to must use asterisk. So select asterisk from which table? From teachers, and then semicolon. See, the table has come in front of us. Teacher's name, teacher code, and salary. Ashok, Sayan, and Pradeep. And see, these are the names has come. Now, what we can do, if I want to select the teachers whose salary more than 40,000. There are 2 teachers whose salary are more than 40,000. What can be done? Then the where clause come into action. Let's see how. So select asterisk, because I want to see everything, every field, the teacher's name, teacher code, and their salary. Okay. Now select asterisk from which table? From teachers. I hope the session is not getting boring. If it is getting boring, if I'm getting very slow, please mention it in the comment section so that I will go faster, because I'm explaining everything in detail, so it's for your own betterment. I can go as fast as possible. Okay. Select asterisk from teachers, and then where? Yes. Select everything from the teachers table, but there's a condition whose salary has to be greater than 40,000. Where? So I will write the field name. Field name is salary. You cannot change it. Salary greater than 40,000. semicolon, and see, there are only 2 teachers except Ashok, Shayan and Pradeep has a salary more than 40,000. Now here there was again I will use system CLS. There was another command, that was alter command. Alter used to make changes to the table. So in this particular table we had 3 fields: T name, T code and salary. If I want to add another field, what can be done? Let's say class, field class, that means teachers are teaching which kind of classes. So let's keep it character type, class 10, class 12, like that. Okay, so alter table teachers add class, this will be the add, after add this will be the field name. As I told you, the field name class, character will be varchar, and I'll keep it, let's say 5, and I'll press semicolon. See, some codes will come, query OK, that means it has been created. Do you want to see it? Let's see how to see. Select asterisk from teachers. See, all null, because we just have created it. There was no value. How to add a value? Again, same way. Insert into this. Here I will change a name. Let's say Mohan. The code I will change 005. Salary, let's say 5,000. And now the class, let's say it's a varchar type, I'll keep it class 10. You can use single, double quote, doesn't matter. And if I see the table again, see, Mohan has made his first impact. And why it is at the top? Because Mohan has all the fields, that is why. So if you want to delete the particular newly created what do I say, newly created this column, what you can do, we can again go to alter table teachers, now drop. Previously we had used add, now we will drop just the field name, drop class. The query is okay. Let me clear the screen again. The query is okay. How to check whether the query has done or not? See, it will not delete the record because the record has already entered into this particular table. To delete a record, there are some more things need to be done. By using alter table only, we can delete records, but these things will be discussed in the next classes. That's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and write your comments in the what are the experiences you are having through these videos. Write it in the comment section so that it will help me to build up a more effective video. Okay, so let's meet in the next video. Thank you. Take care.